The mysterious girl in the quaint village of Thornwood, where cobblestone streets wound between ivy-clad cottages and the air was always fragrant with the scent of blooming roses, there lived a girl who was the subject of much speculation and wonder. Her name was Seraphina, and she was as enigmatic as the mist that often rolled in from the nearby forest, shrouding the village in a veil of mystery. Seraphina had arrived in Thornwood one autumn evening, appearing at the edge of the forest as if she had stepped out of a dream. She was found by the local innkeeper, a kindly old woman named Martha, who took her in without hesitation. Seraphina spoke little of her past, and her origins remained a secret, but her presence quickly became the talk of the village. The villagers were captivated by her ethereal beauty and the strange, otherworldly aura that seemed to surround her. Her hair was the color of moonlight, and her eyes were a deep, piercing blue that seemed to hold the secrets of the universe. Despite her mysterious nature, Seraphina was kind and gentle, always willing to lend a helping hand to those in need. As the weeks passed, Seraphina's presence in Thornwood began to weave its way into the fabric of village life. She spent her days assisting Martha at the inn, tending to the gardens, and wandering the forest paths. She had a remarkable talent for healing, using herbs and plants to create remedies that cured ailments and eased pain. The villagers came to rely on her skills, and soon she was known as the village healer. Despite her growing integration into village life, there was always an air of mystery about Seraphina. She often disappeared into the forest for hours, returning with rare herbs and flowers that no one else could find. Some villagers whispered that she could speak to the animals and that the forest spirits guided her. Others believed she was a fae or an enchantress, her presence a blessing or a curse depending on who you asked. One chilly winter evening, as snowflakes began to fall softly over Thornwood, Seraphina was visited by a young man named Elias. He was a scholar from a distant city, drawn to Thornwood by tales of the mysterious girl who had captured the village's imagination. Elias was intrigued by the stories and hoped to uncover the truth about Seraphina's origins. Elias found Seraphina in the garden, her fingers deftly plucking leaves from a frost-covered plant. "Good evening, Seraphina," he said, his breath visible in the cold air. "I've heard many tales about you and your remarkable abilities. I hope you don't mind my curiosity, but I would like to learn more about you." Seraphina looked up, her blue eyes meeting his with a calm intensity. "Curiosity is a natural thing, Elias," she replied with a gentle smile. "But some mysteries are not meant to be fully understood." Undeterred, Elias continued, "I mean no disrespect. I am a scholar, and I seek knowledge. Perhaps you could tell me where you come from, or how you learned your healing arts." Seraphina paused, considering his request. "Very well," she said finally. "But understand that some truths are intertwined with the unknown, and not all questions have answers." She led Elias to a quiet corner of the garden, where they sat on a stone bench beneath a canopy of snow-laden branches. The air was crisp and still, and the only sound was the soft rustle of the wind through the trees. "I come from a place far beyond the boundaries of your maps and knowledge," Seraphina began. "A realm where the natural and the supernatural coexist in harmony. My people are guardians of this realm, protectors of its secrets and keepers of its balance." Elias listened, captivated by her words. "And how did you come to Thornwood?" he asked. Seraphina's gaze grew distant, as if she were seeing something far away. "I was sent here on a mission," she explained. "To protect a sacred artifact that was stolen from our realm and hidden in your world. It is a source of great power, and in the wrong hands, it could bring devastation. I have been searching for it ever since I arrived." Elias felt a thrill of excitement and fear. "And have you found it?" Seraphina shook her head. "Not yet. But I sense that it is near. The forest holds many secrets, and I believe the artifact is hidden within its depths." Elias was silent for a moment, absorbing her story. "How can I help you?" he asked earnestly. "If what you say is true, then we must find this artifact and ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands." Seraphina smiled, a look of gratitude in her eyes. "Thank you, Elias. Your willingness to help means more than you know. Together, we can uncover the secrets of the forest and find the artifact before it is too late." In the days that followed, Elias and Seraphina ventured deep into the forest, guided by the knowledge and intuition that seemed to flow from Seraphina like an unspoken language. They encountered many challenges, from treacherous terrain to the eerie whispers of unseen spirits, but their determination never wavered. One moonlit night, as they stood by a shimmering lake deep within the forest, Seraphina felt a surge of energy. "This is it," she whispered, her eyes glowing with a strange light. "The artifact is near." Following her lead, Elias helped Seraphina search the area until they found a hidden cave entrance, obscured by vines and moss. Inside, the air was thick with magic, and the walls glowed with an otherworldly light. At the heart of the cave, they discovered a pedestal upon which rested a crystalline orb, pulsing with a soft, radiant light. "This is the artifact," Seraphina said reverently. "The heart of Ilaria. It must be returned to my realm to restore balance." As they carefully retrieved the orb, a sense of fulfillment washed over them. They had succeeded in their quest, and the bond they had formed through their journey was stronger than ever. With the artifact safely in her possession, Seraphina prepared to return to her realm. "Thank you, Elias," she said softly. "Your help has been invaluable. I will never forget you." Elias felt a pang of sadness but also a deep sense of gratitude. "Will we ever meet again?" he asked. Seraphina smiled, a mysterious glint in her eyes. "The paths of our worlds are intertwined. Perhaps, in another time and place, we will meet again." With that, she stepped into the shimmering portal that had appeared, and in an instant, she was gone, leaving Elias standing by the lake, the memory of their adventure etched into his heart. The village of Thornwood soon returned to its quiet routine, but the story of the mysterious girl and the scholar who helped her became a legend, passed down through generations. And though Seraphina was no longer there, her presence lingered, a reminder of the magic and mystery that still existed in the world, waiting to be discovered.